Rowena County exists because of my mother. My name is Janelle, and I wrote these books, and I have this one coming next. And they are small town Southern Black romances with Jamaican flavor. And I write in a fictional county called Rowena County. Rowena County is actually named after my mom, and I've just been obsessed with her name my whole life. And so when it came time to name my universe, I named it after my mom. Rowena County also exists because when I showed interest as a child in becoming a writer, my mom was such a champion for me. Whether I wanted to write poetry or short stories or just journal, my mom is the person who looked at me and was like, here's a notebook, write whatever you want in it. I'm never going to read it, but I just want you to get whatever's in your head, whatever's in your heart, I want you to get it out. Rowena County also exists because although I've known since I was 9 years old that I wanted to be a writer, I specifically wanted to write romance after sneaking in my mom's romance book stash. So these are actually some of my mom's books from the early 2000s. I now have them in my home library. My mom read it all, and that meant that I read it all too because I wanted to see what was in the books. Rowena County also exists because of her mother. Because like a lot of kids who immigrate, my parents came ahead of me, which meant that I was back in Jamaica with family. And during that time, I became my grandma's roommate, my mom's mom. All me and my granny did was watch soap operas and westerns. And I had no idea at the time, but that was shaping the kind of stories that I would eventually go on to write because now I write these small town romances with cowboys and horses everywhere. My mom is also the reason that Rowena County is what it is. When I was growing up, my mom was the ultimate homemaker to me. Every Sunday when I woke up to the smell of some kind of cake in the oven. We were constantly entertaining. There was always a party at my house. But also, I learned how to build community from my mom. My mom has always been one hell of a baker. I think she also went to like school for that. Like all these things that I like are things that I got from my mom. And all of that is what has translated into these books so that now I can write these stories where healing meets homemaking and happily ever after. Some of y'all have had the pleasure of meeting her at the last event that I did, and you can see how passionate she was about talking about my books. Like my mom actually really truly enjoys my books. If she didn't, she will let me know. You know, that's the thing about my mom. She's very straightforward, okay? So I just want to say happy Mother's Day to my mom. Thank you for being such an incredible person. Thank you for being such a great role model and just giving me the space to fully be who I am. Yeah, Rowena County. It's not just a place that I pulled out the sky and put on the page. This is a place that has lived in my heart, in my mind, and my soul for the majority of my life. The feelings that I'm conveying through my stories are all feelings that started with my mother and her mother. So I hope you're enjoying my stories. And mom, again, I love you and thank you.